I feel like this video might require a little bit of background information. So yesterday morning, I heard some scratching within my walls and I knew immediately that there was an animal in there and I freaked out. So I called maintenance and I was packing my bag to leave and go to my parents' house, and I packed a makeup bag that I just threw things into. I have no idea what's in here. I'm kind of guessing that my 2-minute packing was less than ideal. I have no idea if what's in here will make a full look, but that is what we're going to figure out. Eventually, I calmed down. I realized maintenance is going to put a trap for it. Also, I'm pretty sure it's a squirrel. Squirrels are adorable. It's okay. So, let's see what's in this makeup bag and if I can indeed make a full look from what is in here. Do you remember that I put in my Pan Those Eyeshadows palette? So I also haven't filmed my Get Ready With Me using my Pan Those Eyeshadows for the month. So let's see if this can suffice. So should we go through what's in here first? Okay, I did film myself going through everything that I had in this bag, but it was really boring. So let's just recap the 2 steps that I've done thus far. I did have a sunscreen, which is good because if I didn't have my sunscreen, I hadn't thought of it this morning, so I would have just applied my makeup without it and then been really bummed later on when I realized that I needed to apply sunscreen on top of it and mess up all of that makeup. I also had the Purlisse Antioxidant Priming Moisturizer, which I have also applied, and I was glad to see this as well. Now, next, I would usually put on some eye primer and some brows, but I don't actually have any eye primer, and I don't have my brow product. So I'm thinking that what I'll probably do is just do my eye makeup, and then I have this camel shade in my Pan Those Eyeshadows that I think I could put in my brows. We'll see what I'm feeling like after my eye makeup is on. So because this is a Get Ready With Me using my Pan Those Eyeshadows, and the eyeshadow shades that are in my Pan Those Eyeshadows this month are these 2 oranges, this pink and this purple. I think I'm going to start out with some of the purple. I'm going to put that in my outer corner. I'm interested to see how this applies over no eye primer, because that's not something I generally try, but it looks pretty nice actually. Yeah, that's actually looking just fine. Okay, cool, we are off to a good start. Next I'm going to move to this pink shade. I'm going to apply that over most of the lid, overlapping it quite a bit with the purple. That's working quite well too. I mean, it's not the most impactful shade. It really does need a glitter primer or a wet brush to really pop, but I think it looks fine. So in the crease, I think I'm going to go for that light peach shade. I'm not really seeing anything else I want to use in my crease today, so we're gonna go for it and see how this plays with the pink and the purple. This might be messy, but you know what? It's fine. It's how I was gonna end up going around all day today if I had gone over to my parents' house, so that actually didn't go too badly. know, I don't hate it. I think I am going to go in with a little bit more of that purple on this smudger brush and just deepen up that outer corner. I feel like I've lost some of that as I layered the pink over. My big fear for this eye makeup is not how it is going to come out in the short term, it's the longevity. I'm worried that because I don't have any eye primer on, my eyeshadow will likely crease and fade pretty badly throughout the day. Which, yeah, it probably will. And I think I'm going to keep with that purple and just run that under the eye. Okay, I actually like how that turned out. I am going to go in just with the shader brush and get some of this champagne shade. I'm going to put that under my brow. As well as in my inner corner. And while we're at it, I'm going to take a little bit more of that and just pop it right in the center of my lid, just to give me some more shine. I think that's an overall quite pretty eye look. I do worry that it'll start looking a little bit greasy with all of the shimmer up on my brow bone, especially since today it's going to be like 92 degrees Fahrenheit, and I don't know, what is that in Celsius? Like 35 degrees Celsius-ish. So that could be fun. But let's work on the brows, because I definitely do need brows today. I have this liner brush in that Eco Tools Duo. Is it clean? No, it wasn't. That would have been bad. There's just a little bit of leftover black shadow on there. I think I've got it mostly clean now, so let's try out the Natasha Denona Camel in the brows. See how this goes. Ooh, that's not a great brow color for me. I don't know if it'll be coming off on camera or not, but it's definitely a little bit more reddish than my actual brows are. However, I feel like that might almost match my hair better than my natural brows do. An interesting discovery. Okay. Is it the best brows that I've ever put on? No. Is it the worst? Also no. I can live with this. This is fine. So I'm going to add some mascara, figure out what it is that I dropped. Oh, it was the angled shading brush. I don't need that. That's fine. So, some mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I actually think this is the last time I'm going to be using this mascara. I think we have reached the 3-month mark. But for one last hurrah, it was starting to look pretty clumpy, but of course now that I'm applying it on camera, it's not looking nearly as clumpy as it has the last several times I've applied it. Isn't that always how it goes? Okay, I'm not going to worry about the bottom lash line because why? It just seems like too much work right now. I'm thinking that the highlight is probably not going to work with what I have going on today. I don't see a peachy gold being that great of a combination. Also, I mean, I'm already a little bit on the dewy side. I don't have powder here. So, do we really need to add more glow? Probably not today. So, let's start out with some bronzer. I'm going to mix these two shades together, Balm Beach and Balm Desert. I find that for me, Balm Desert itself is a little bit darker than I usually want to go. I think that Balm Beach is actually a little bit of a better bronzer shade for me than Balm Desert itself is. However, I have Balm Desert in a project to use, I think it's 15 or 20 times, and while I am close, I'm not there. So getting a couple of extra uses in, or I guess one extra use in, it's not going to hurt me. I'm just going to take that mixture just everywhere. I've had to be so careful about the sun this year because I had that really nasty reaction back in, when was that? February, during the not even warm, but it was like a 50-ish degree day. What would that be? 10 degrees Celsius? Something like that. We ate lunch outside. I wore my coat and I still got sunburnt on my face because I didn't know we were going to be eating outside. And it was February, so I didn't think to wear sunscreen. Anyway, that was a tangent that we did not need to go on. But now I have bronzer, so much bronzer. Now for just a touch of Balm Springs. I wish that I had a smaller blush brush for this, but let's just go for it. Pop. Just hitting the apples of my cheeks to ruddy those up a little bit. And again, not the best face look I've ever done, but not the worst. So now let's just move to the lips real fast. And I think I said that I wanted to use this ABH lipstick, but I think I actually want to warm it up a little bit by mixing it with the Tarte. Also, this is a very dry, very matte lipstick. I feel like putting a little bit of the Tarte on will both bring it a little bit more peachy and make it a little bit more comfortable. So there's the Tarte lipstick by itself, and honestly, that's pretty. I could probably leave it like that. But because I don't know when to stop, or how to stop when I'm ahead at all, let's go with the ABH and see what damage I'm doing. You know what? I kind of like it. It's not bad at all. I wish that I had something to cover up this little spot a bit more, but it's not bad at all. Okay, Iris. Past Iris, scared of a squirrel Iris. You don't get like 100%, but I'm gonna give you like a B- for really quick packing. This actually turned out pretty nice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that I've edited this to make it look like a little bit less of a mess. If you are interested in seeing how my Panther's eyeshadows project is going, I will be posting the update for this right around the 5th of the month, so definitely come back in just a few days to see if I can roll any of these shadows out. Thanks again for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that I will see you all in the next one. Bye!